Alrighty. So last we left off, the city of Greenest was in flames as our adventurers had just vanquished the well, no, actually the adventurers hadn't vanquished anything. What actually happened was the adventurers found a way to ensure the safety of a majority of the citizens of Greenest and get them into the keep. After that point, the attackers were able to kind of do what they were going to do with minimal bloodshed, and then start to leave with their loot. On their way out, they stood before the keep with a villager that they had found, and at that time, they threatened death to the villager unless a worthy opponent were to come out and fight the half-dragon Langdedrosa Cyanrath. At which point, our very own Varys Forgood
Codename
stood
Swannick.
stood up, and for the hope and goodness of justice in the land, he approached and fought valiantly, but was ultimately defeated by the overwhelming opponent. After tending to your wounds,
Swannick beat up Knuckles.
the furry.
The furry Swannick.
After tending to your wounds, you were able to spend a day about town, at which point our very own Ty Greenleaf was able to come across another tap dancing student, which resulted in a 1950s diner dance-off.
Tap off.
In which
it was a tap off.
Tap off, which I have under very good authority, does very much happen all the time. And Ty was able to
now it will.
Was able to vanquish his foe in his tap off. And then
did I humiliate him? Or did Ty humiliate them? Even though they were
utterly humiliated. Just completely humiliated. After which point
did I get for that?
How many what?
XP points did I get for that?
You got 0 XP because we are operating a merit-based level up.
Come on, that was super meritable. That was super meritable.
Yes, but or no. What are we calling it? What's the phrase? Just 1 second.
I got my merit badge for that battle, Kyle. That's in the Boy Scouts, right, Joe? Ballroom dance is not in the Boy Scouts?
I say we award him 2 XP.
Experience.
1 for each foot.
No XP because we're not keeping track of XP because none of us have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
For it.
You have too much time then.
I don't have a baby yet.
Yeah, you will soon. At which point you will no longer have time for it. So Connor, you get 0 XP.
I'm still at 2 experience points, bitches.
Very good for you. So Ty defeats his opponent, and then a monk comes to you and says that a other monk from his group of monks, his monkery, had come to Greenest in hopes of intercepting this invading forces groups, and was eventually taken hostage and asked if you would be the ones to save him, as he was injured at the time. And that brings us to where we are now in the keep.
Is the monk still there?
Yes. His name is
Where's the monk at?
Nassim. He's there.
Where is he standing?
Amongst us.
Ah,
Yes.
that was good. I like that.
Brother Monk, I understand that your friend and companion has gone missing. Do you have any understanding of a general direction or a course that we should take off on our adventure to begin to be able to find him? Do you have any clues or leads for us on where we should start?
Yes. The group
Big monk.
which you are
Giant.
looking for has an encampment, and the encampment is located to the east.
And this is a friendly encampment that he was involved in, correct?
No,
Or this
no,
is
no, no.
the encampment who was kidnapped.
This is an enemy encampment in which he is being held.
Perfect.
I would help you, but as you can see, I am injured from fighting alongside you and your comrades.
I look over at mom and go, did he fight with us? I don't remember that.
I was elsewhere in the city.
Yes, I think we should go find your monk friend.
I look at him and go, does your monk friend know how to tap dance?
No, but he is a monk. And depending upon, what types of skills it takes to tap dance, he does have very high dexterity and probably would be very good at it if he spent some time learning.
So he can't teach me any new monk move or new tap dance moves.
No, but he could teach you a lot about inner peace, of which you seem you need a lot.
Yeah,
Burn.
inner peace is not going to bring me fame
It's just a
I
great
say we
awkward
head
silence as the monk looks to everybody else in the party and goes, gives you the
though. I look at my mom and go, I don't want to go with him, Mom.
It might be good extra teaching because remember, I know you had some trouble with the double click flip twin dance prance. If you just had a little more patience, I think you might be able to master that one finally.
Are you gonna
She
make me
raises a
do-
great point.
Are you gonna make me practice again?
Yes, you have to. You want to see your father again, right? The
Yeah.
double kick flip. Sorry, let me type this out so I get it right every time. So 1 second. Keep narrating or doing something while I type this out.
play some nice hold music.
I know I personally am in full of I don't need any healing or other munitions. I'm ready to head east to the encampment once everyone else in our group is also ready.
Yes, I too am ready to go. I feel like an adventure to save a monk is a worthy adventure indeed.
So I look at you, both of you guys, and go, so you're willing to just drop everything just to go save some random dude you've never from a task that you've never from a guy you've never met before?
I got the name, by the way.
That's what I've been doing my whole career.
Just
So, Connor-
going on random. What was that skill again, Mom?
The double kick flip twin wing fly spinning tackle tip tap.
That one definitely requires practice.
Patience, my dear, patience.
A lot of
I feel like
practice for that
I feel like
one.
we need to go to the local tavern to practice that.
The
The
local
last time you went at a tavern, you did that one. You broke, I don't know, a table in your face.
But that meant I was doing well, though.
Not the face part.
My face was broken.
Your nose. There's blood everywhere. It was squirting out your nose.
Wait, did that monk just jump onto a building?
Yes.
See,
This monk is very monkish and he is sick and tired of
Oh,
everything. So it's not actually a building, that's a stage. And he jumps up on top and stands up and goes, "My friends
Friends.
and
We're
my
not even
foe."
Friends. I don't even know you.
See, honey, this is what impatience looks like.
Oh.
I am telling you, my leader and my mentor has been taken hostage by an evil group of raiders and bandits, of which he had hoped that he would be able to infiltrate and learn more about. But in his time, just as Icarus of old, he flew too close to the sun and was captured.
There is my hand.
And I am injured. Please hold your questions until the end of my stirring narration. No,
I lean over.
questions
just
will be
hand down.
answered at the end.
I shrug away and raise my hand again.
I will answer. Fine, child boy.
Do these raiders have the last ark?
I believe you are referring to the Lost Ark, which is an apocryphal tale told in times of the future.
I meant what I said. Do they have the last ark?
The Last Ark?
Yeah.
The Last Ark of what?
The story?
These nuts.
The monk sighs and hops down from the stage.
As I pull out some walnuts from my pocket.
And he goes, "I have 250 gold for each of you if you're able to bring my leader back safely. Can you do
Okay.
it,
I
or
do
can
that.
you not?"
I was
I think
gonna
that's
do it
enough,
for no
Mom.
gold.
I think that's enough.
I didn't even need
I'll-
the gold, but
I look
you
at
know,
them and
it
go,
doesn't hurt.
I'll take their gold if they don't want it.
Oh,
Thank
we'll
you.
take our gold now that it's on the table, but we'll take it.
We also might take your gold as well. So
My son's saving up for college. You will not take any of his money. He needs to go to
Enough.
Tip Tap Dance School.
Gonna get a full scholarship.
The monk rolls his eyes and goes, "I am sure he is very talented."
I am. Tap tap. Tap tap. Tyre Greenleaf, the greatest tap dancer in all the land.
Go ahead and roll a performance check.
Oh,
9.
It certainly was tap dancing. It was tap dancing.
See, this is why my son needs to go to the School of Tap Dancing, or the STD. He must learn the ways of STD, please. How can he ever perform if he doesn't know how to use the STDs? Come on, please. I'm begging you.
Yeah, my mom's right. She's been telling me about STDs my whole life.
Gotta watch out for it, son. It's important.
Absolutely.
I've always wanted to go to STD.
250 gold for each of you if you are able to safely bring back my leader. And then he pulls out a couple of crude drawings and shows you selfies that this leader has taken of himself. So it's just like a drawing of charcoal on parchment of this other monk being like and like standing in front of a waterfall and being like and other such assorted selfies.
These are all monk-like.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a monk.
Well, that way we
So
know
it-
which monk we're looking for.
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
is
So
Is this a male monk too? I'm guessing.
yeah, it is. Yeah. Do you guys have any other questions?
Does the monk
could
like
I-
going snowboarding? Does he have snowboarding pictures too?
No, he doesn't have any snowboarding pictures. This is a very green land with not a lot of snow or major like mountains that you would be able to snowboard down
It's a
or
prairie.
on or up. It's not a prairie. It's just not mountainous.
Rolling hills, kind of a thing.
We'll get into that in a little bit. Just
thought
hold
dragons don't
hold
like
your horses.
rolling hills. I thought they're more of like a mountainous.
I tap Varence and say, "I'm done with this questions. I'm leaving."
I follow the ranger.
Okay, so you guys start to head out.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys start to head out, and as you do, you are. Sorry, I need to mute my phone. There we go. I have the stream up on my phone, and then I started to hear all of the talking, and so I muted it. So now I can't hear it, but I can still watch all the comments. So as the DM, I can say more things about monk selfies. Anyway, yeah. So you guys start to head out. On your way out, the other monk pulls out his map and kind of shows you the orientation on it. I would like one of you to roll a survival check to determine how well you read the map.
Not
Got it.
me.
If
I
I
have a 0.
question. If I roll well enough, will the map sing to me?
No,
Mm.
not that type of a map.
Ouch.
I would like to enchant the map so it does start singing with prestidigitation.
Okay, do you have to roll for that, or does it just
It
happen?
just happens. So I'm gonna have it be like the map from Dora the Explorer. It sings, "I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map." Ty, it's just like the old trick, remember? Oh, it's like the show.
Okay,
Andiamos! Andiamos!
So can you roll with
Loretta?
disadvantage?
What?
Loretta, let's go ahead and roll a performance check on behalf of the map.
Ooh, oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Okay.
A 16. That is pretty good. Yeah, this is definitely sounding like it very well could be coming from Dora the Explorer.
What even is Dora the Explorer?
Come
the map have
on,
has a-
Domino's.
Does the map have a rhyme for us? In classic
No, the map does not have a rhyme. That's usually the backpack. The backpack.
Oh.
Backpack, backpack.
Yep. hmm But the map does tell you river, hills, raiders camp. River, hills, raiders camp.
I look at my mom and I go, so I think they're trying to tell us something. I think we have to go to forgetting it again.
Where's the river, Ty? Where's the river?
The river's over there. We need to go over
Where's
there.
the river?
I would assume, Ty, that he means we follow the river
Dude,
to the hills where we find the raider camp.
wow, you're so smart. I wish I could be like you. Yeah, I think you're
Comes
right.
from a lot of time being around rivers and hills.
Rivers. Where are the hills?
Ty,
Is it the rivers
Ty,
first and then the hills?
Ty, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Why am I not? Why can I never find perception?
It's in the small list of skills, or the list of skills there.
It's under starts with a P.
Roll a 3.
Oh boy.
Akalan is the first person that you have ever met who has ever seen a map.
Aklan, you're so smart. I don't even know what this is. I just see a bunch of pictures. I have never seen this what type of witchcraft before.
Yeah, they're pretty special.
I'm glad it sings to me.
Anyways.
So I, with all of my immense knowledge of maps, and I pat Ty on the head, I say we should follow the river to the hills to the raider camp.
All right. Well, I think Aklan's right. Should we go, Mom? Let's go with Aklan, Mom.
I think that's a good idea, sweetheart.
So you guys head out
Lead the
into the
way.
wilderness. Akalan, go ahead and roll another survival check for me. Okay,
Oh,
with an 8, you can guess that. So like it's morning. Well, no, because you had your dance off earlier. It's like probably like late morning. Like you're looking 10:30 to like it is clutch brunch time, right? Like it is right in the heart of brunch territory in the day as you head off. With an 8 survival check, Akalan starts doing like the Rain Man type, like, you know, all of the numbers everywhere sort of thing as he's doing math and mapping out trajectories and all that. And he is able to determine that it's probably going to take you until a little after sundown to reach the Raider camp.
Oh man, that's such a long time. Mom, can you make us some brunch?
I most certainly can make some brunch. Let's see here. That goes off of cooking utensils. Let's see. Oh,
I
Kyle,
think my mom's an expert chef.
Yeah.
while Loretta is making lunch, can I take a look at the river and see if I see any boats that we would be able to use to travel down the river at a little bit of a quicker speed?
No. So as you look at the map, you start to realize that the river is like a landmark in mapping, but it isn't really like a path that you're going to follow. So you're like going to come cross the river and then into the hills and then meet the Thai.
The Lost Ark.
Raiders camp.
Raiders camp.
To find the
Every
Lost
time
Ark.
Ty messes something up, I drink.
No.
Good thing my mom doesn't do that.
by the way, breakfast is complete. So it was a brunch, so we did hash browns, eggs, and bacon. I got a 16.
That is, it's who wants to eat the food?
Yeah, I'll have some food.
Okay.
Mm.
Gotta make it
Everybody
super
who
spicy.
everybody who eats the food, go ahead and roll me a Constitution save. No, it is very good food.
Constitution save.
Yeah,
Ah!
Connor, it is wonderful food.
My
Ty
mom's
thoroughly
the
enjoys
best.
his mother's cooking. Thoroughly enjoys it.
Good.
Akalan, you gonna eat Loretta's cooking? Absolutely amazing. This is the first time that you've had cured meat in a very, very long time. usually what your cuisine has been is like freshly harvested game, quickly cooked for like, the same day. But like this bacon, it's been a long time since you've had bacon.
I don't know how you
Perfect.
prepared this, but when I flesh out a fresh rabbit over the fire, it doesn't. I don't know. Where's all the charcoal? I'd normally have like twigs and sticks in it. I
Well,
don't know
see,
how
the
you
reason,
managed.
the reason it tastes like it this time is because I put love into it, you see?
Oh,
Secret ingredient. Shh, don't tell no one.
Yeah, my mom gives the best love.
um, yeah. Okay, so you guys head off into the wild.
River Hills Raider Camp.
Mhm.
Find the
Okay.
Lost Ark.
Up to the Raiders camp.
Could you repeat the question?
I think he's trying to think.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm guessing we got a map change.
It's either that or he's frozen.
Maybe it's a mixer of them. Ha 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 ha.
On the map, on the map, on the map, on the map, on the map.
Alrighty, boys. So you crossed the river successfully.
Nice.
It was very nice.
Thank you.
Was there a bridge, or did we actually have to like wade through?
There's a bridge.
Handy log.
No, you did pretty good. There was a
Did
bridge.
Alkalon only make it?
Hey, I'm working on it. And then you come up to the Highlands. So the Highlands are this region that's like it's like hills, but there's also like a series of cliffs. And you come across an area. Go ahead and everybody roll me perception checks.
Oh, and I still don't have control of my minifig.
Of course you don't.
It's what I do.
Ooh,
Let's go.
no, it's gonna tell us everything.
Is that perception or initiative?
That's
Perception.
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 Hey Connor,
Yeah.
as a halfling, are you lucky?
Yes, he has
Yes.
lucky too.
So I'm gonna re-roll.
I mean, not that it probably matters because Noah's
Can I-
extremely perceptive.
Can
But
I only do it
Yes.
once though?
Nope. When you roll a 1 on a d20 for an attack roll, ability check, or a saving throw, you can re-roll the dice, and you must use the new dice roll. So basically, all ones count as an extra re-roll for you.
14, 15.
Much better.
So you're basically almost immune to ones,
Mm-hmm.
except for the
Unless it's
rare.
on the second roll.
Huh?
Mhm.
Yeah, if you roll it twice.
Yep.
Yeah,
If you rolled it twice.
but the odds of that happening are pretty
Like
slim.
1 in 40. No, wait.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so
One in
Varens,
40.
Yeah, I was going to say it'd be 20 times 20.
as so you're looking to like cross this depression in the ground, and Varens looks out, and the one of the halflings goes, Varens, what do your elf eyes see? And he
I'm
explains,
not elvish. I'm nothing but a human. But what I do see. What do I see?
you see a small encampment.
Oh.
And with a natural 20,
Mhm.
you also see a thing.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice. There's a
bet you
thing
weren't
down there.
expecting that one.
Cool. A big thing.
That's a ba- that's
A
that's a big old thing. There,
No, it's
Eileen,
smaller than that.
Is that the Lost Ark?
So you notice a chest, and then there's also a couple of kobolds around a fire, and a guard and a giant lizard, which are all different things that you encountered in Greenest. And as you stop and listen using your elf ear versus your human ear, right? Because you have an elf ear and a human ear.
No, I'm 100% human.
You're 100%
I'm
human.
half elf.
Okay. Oh, you're the half elf.
I mean, I might have killed an elf once and cut off his ear, but I don't have it anymore.
Okay. Yeah. So
Weird as a trophy.
Yeah.
you're just on it. Generally speaking, you're just
He-
on it. Like
He put it on
you-
a shelf.
you're there. You know it. Yeah. So these are all 100% like the same group of people that you found in Greenest. And as you stop and listen to them, you can overhear bits of conversation where they're talking about how, like, yeah, the camp is breaking down and we have to carry all this crap up north, and they just keep on complaining. And then after a while, they start talking about how they should really form a union because they really don't feel that their rights as like human beings are being recognized and that
Are
their
they
hard
human?
work isn't being
Are they human?
appreciated. Sorry, that their rights
Humanoid.
as humanoids
Okay.
aren't being recognized, um, and that their all of their hard work for the leaders of the organization just simply aren't being appreciated, and it is all just very frustrating for them. And they think that union representation would really help them as they start to move forward into into the next stages of their employment. Yes, Ty.
No, this is above the table. Is this country a free to work or free to employ nation?
Yeah, see, that's the interesting thing is that this area really doesn't have like a rich history of unionization, but there aren't any laws one way or the other. So it's not a right to work state per se. But at the same time, there
More of a
really
right
isn't
to employ.
legislation. Well, yeah, like I don't know. It's like some industry. So the adventuring industry really functions as a gig economy. So there isn't a ton of like union representation. But that being said, nobody is really like too good or not good enough for that. So this would be one of the first unions for adventurers if they do succeed in unionization. But it certainly wouldn't be the first union in the area.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't answer my question
Yeah, no, there's no laws one way or the other.
though. Okay, that's what I need to know.
So I guess de facto would be a right to work state, but like, it really depends upon how the courts interpret the laws that are in place. I don't know. There's precedent for both, but like, this just isn't really an industry that it's been explored in before.
Thanks, man, Daddy.
Anytime. I'm like the prequel of Star Wars, where if anybody wants to talk about story politics, you just let me know.
Okay. Where am I located?
If you're
You're
here
right
for
on
the
the
action,
bottom.
You're right there.
Oh, okay. I had to zoom out. Okay.
Okay.
Are we above? Are we like? So is this like a topographical map? Are we like located like above them, or?
Yes. Yep. Yep. So this is about like 8 feet. This is about 10 feet. So as you come up, you guys are able to like pretty easily climb down. There's rocks and roots and crags and all that stuff. If you jump, you'll probably take damage. But if you take like a little bit of time, which would be like one initiative action, you'll be able to climb down safely with like a DC 5 athletics check.
Okay. Can I like jump over here? Like across this gorge?
45 feet.
Yeah.
Ty has wings.
Hi.
Yeah.
Ty leans
You
to Varus and
can
goes,
do-
I cannot make the jump. You'll have to toss me.
Yeah. Can I have someone throw me?
Don't tell the elf.
Don't.
If you would like to try to jump across that is 50 feet across plus a solid like 10 to 15 foot drop.
That's not bad. That helps.
Would you like to jump that?
Can I get my mom's assistance?
Before you get your mom's assistance, I have an idea. So these are kobolds, right? They are related to dragons. An idea I had is I see a little campfire right here. I could use the spell Control Flames to make a sexy dragon lady in the flames. And I don't think they have the spell in this one called Ghost Sounds, but I could technically make it sound like a dragon too, and give like this like elaborate show for them, maybe to entrance them while we backstab them.
You know, I think if nothing else, it would be an excellent distraction for us to be able to get an advance on them.
Either that or I could use my disguise kit.
To like pop out of the fire as the sexy dragon lady, because I could dye it down immediately after like the sexy dragon lady,
Yes.
and you can appear maybe as like a dragon lord.
I want to use my disguise kit to dress up like a sexy dragon lady.
All those boyish features.
But I'm in disguise.
What on earth?
There's the spell. So to work I can create a sexy dragon lady. Do we want to do this?
How do I use my disguise kit?
You just roll it. So you click on it, and it should give you the option to select what it's for. I believe that's on charisma. So you go down to that, click it.
If we're gonna have Ty disguise and jump in the fire, we need to. I think it's probably safe to make sure that we're all very close to the fire at that point, so Ty isn't then facing multiple kobolds and a giant lizard by himself.
I'm very charismatic. I don't think you understand.
I think the ranger raises a good point.
Guys, this plan couldn't possibly fail.
Should we sneak down close?
I think we should.
I mean, if you guys want to, we can all go together and try to sneak. I can't guarantee you're gonna be able to sneak because you got heavy armor.
That's true.
Mr.
If
Not
Loretta
very stealthy.
were to distract them with her fire, would we have the opportunity to possibly have a little bit of advantage on our stealth roll as we sneak?
Yes, I will give advantage to you. Okay, so how this is going to work Is this the plan you're gonna go with?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ty is going to be disguised as what?
A sexy dragon lady.
A sexy little dragon lady.
And I
Okay,
can
so-
use oh no, I can't. I can
Your disguise
comprehend
kit?
languages.
Mm.
I can comprehend languages. Wait. Never mind. I thought I could. Wait, are these animals or humanoids?
Humanoid.
Humanoids.
So my speak with animals wouldn't work.
No.
No.
Unless you know draconic, you can't speak to him.
Or I could use my disguise self spell. That might be a little more effective. Did I yeah, I just used it. I'll use my disguise self spell.
Okay. So describe how you look.
With
So-
my eyes.
As
You're a mom, not a dad.
Oops.
So my body
Loretta
figure.
suddenly has a Traeger and can't stop buying brisket.
It's just so delicious. So I am I'm a foot shorter, so I'm a 2 foot, like, voluptuous, like very curvy, exaggerated dragon lady with dreamy brown eyes and a rough scaly skin, enough to make any dragon boy be wildly attracted to.
Are you trying to be a cobalt by chance? Because I do believe they are also shorter in stature. That might be a little
Mhm.
possibly more alluring for them.
Okay, I'll be a cobalt. I'll be a sexy cobalt.
Picture it didn't happen.
A picture of a sexy cobalt.
Yeah,
It's on your search
yeah.
history.
we're gonna need that.
It's very
Kobolds are
important for
between 2 and 3
research.
feet tall.
Safe search off.
Yeah.
I spell cobalt.
KOBOLD.
Mm.
Connor's gonna be getting some really weird ads after this. Are you searching for sexy lizard singles in your area?
Lizard folk live in the swamps.
Here we go.
Screen share, it didn't happen.
have
Screen
to
share for
look-
the ladies and
You're
gents
gonna
on
have
the
to look on the stream.
Well, I gotta open up the stream. Is this how you increase your viewer count?
is by making everybody sign up.
Here we go.
All right, show it. Oh, that's a scaly for you.
My stream must be behind.
My name is Knucklina.
It's like the Argonian maid, the lusty Argonian maid.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, that'll distract them.
Yeah. Justin is distracted right now.
Where can I find more?
So this is what I'm dressed
Interesting.
as.
Okay. And it's pretty well. So what happens next?
Oh, do we all move up? So like I'm here. Wait.
I don't know. You tell me.
So I'm
I
dressed
think-
up as this, and I
Hold on, I need to go to make the. What I was thinking was you move. If I can put a.
Ty, go ahead and roll an athletics check to descend that cliff.
Athletics?
Athletics.
Can I do acrobatics instead?
Tell me why you would want to do acrobatics.
Because I am dismounting off of a cliff, more like a parkour style.
Wait, Akalon, do you have a traveler's pack that has rope in it or something to
I do have a hempen rope.
that might make it easier to climb down?
You know, given Ty's short stature, I could probably just hold the other end of the rope and help him down.
It's true. Yeah, it's
I would
true, we
be
could just
happy to
lower
do
him
so.
down.
Okay.
To ensure he gets down without raising any alarms.
Okay. So with a rope, you're able to do it without any check because ropes are generally foolproof and thus generally tie proof.
So before Ty takes off,
Says the one.
Do we
talking
wanna
to
have-
sexy cobalt?
do we want to have our sexy cobalt approach from the kind of the south side of the map or the bottom side? And then we can kind of come in on the top. That way, if they do notice him, we can at least still kind of maybe get a surprise round on him from
Oh,
behind.
We don't need to surprise them. I'm a sexy cobalt.
Yeah, Justin, you're definitely a little too specific with how you want your sexy kobold to approach.
I'm going to go the opposite way of Ty. So that way, if they see him, I will be behind them.
I should probably do my fire stuff so that way you can easily.
Or do you
sneak
want to be
around.
behind me? That way you can get a good shot off with your arrow. You can shoot that arrow a long way.
I can. But if I need to be up close,
You don't. Need to
I
be
was
up close.
going.
I'm a sexy
Well, if
cobalt.
you know, I have a slight concern that your disguised self that lasts one action isn't a long-term
1 hour.
plan.
It's 1 hour.
Oh, the duration is an hour. Casting time's an action. Yeah, but even if that, what are you gonna do? Convince them to walk away?
Gonna
We're still gonna have to
convince
fight them.
to show us where their lost ark is.
You could just be their god. Be
I could
like,
do that. My
I'm a
mom
sexy
could
goddess.
cast the flames and surround me.
That's what I was thinking.
Regardless, I'd still like to be at the bottom of these rocks, right about here.
I am most valuable when I'm close, so I would like to be closer.
Do you want to be like right
Somehow.
here?
If I can. Me? I'd like to be right there. It'd be great.
Okay, so who's all descending onto that bottom level?
Variance, if I give you my rope, can you assist me down to the bottom?
Yes.
Oh, or is it? Yeah, maybe we just tie the rope off for now, and that way we can all
Yeah, I
get
think
down
that's
safely,
So
or at least have the option to get down safely when it comes.
yeah, I think that's the plan. We can just find a big rock to tie it onto up here.
Yeah, and I would like to descend, and I'm going to set myself up over here.
Okay, so
Right.
Ty, you're already down at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Hold on, should I do my spell first so that we can get advantage on stealth?
If you would like to.
What do you boys think? Now or never?
Yeah. I mean, are you gonna come down, or are you just gonna stay up on top of the cliff?
I can still cast a spell at I have to be at the bottom of the cliff, so I'll come down. So we'll just right
I
there.
mean,
Okay, everybody
would
who's at the bottom of the cliff, roll a stealth check.
This is gonna be
What?
You have a heavy armor.
Yeah.
You're at disadvantage.
I thought we were gonna have advantage because they were gonna be distracted
No, you
I didn't
never
get a
had
cast spell
advantage.
yet.
before we moved up.
Okay.
So I wasn't supposed to come down.
Yes, that is what it is now.
I mean, he got down quietly because of the rope. So he's just standing there, not moving, right?
I'm not
At
doing
the bottom
anything. Yeah, I
of the
haven't
rope.
done anything yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just went down. That's it. He didn't move after that.
I haven't done anything. I'm not trying to
I'm
sneak
sure he
anywhere.
came down very quietly in his heavy armor with the assist of a rope.
He rolled a 1. He did not come down very carefully.
Well, he came down very carefully, but then when he landed, you just hear "chunk."
Are you at least in a bush or something? Did you land in a bush or something?
Did
Yeah, it looked bushy where we're at there.
completely hidden.
That's not what I want to see.
Okay, so everybody's coming down. So the ranger is able to grab onto the rope and slide down one-handed and land silently on his leather-soled boots, and then quickly roll into position, getting his bow with an arrow already nocked, all ready to go. And then down comes the sexy kobold, who, as a stripper to a pole, is able to quickly descend the rope in such a fashion that Akalon the Ranger has to double check exactly where his sexuality lies, because he didn't think he was into kobolds earlier, but now. And then after that comes Varence the Ranger, who grabs onto the rope and with great strength slides down the rope and then lands on a rock. Not just any rock, but a rock that is just flat enough that when the plate from his boots hits the rock, it echoes throughout the entire chamber. And then Loretta, who in her muumuu is still kind of just struggling to, keep her muumuu from like doing the whole like Marilyn Monroe, like, blow up in the wind type thing, and lets out a little bit of a scream as she lands. At which point, you are noticed by the kobold boys. Everybody roll initiative.
Damn it! At least fight it as a sexy kobold.
And the ranged guy
Oh, I
is
need to turn on the
1 on
initiative thing.
initiative.
Oh, so we get to roll again.
Reroll initiative?
Yep.
Let's go.
Lucky,
Oh,
lucky
took
Joe.
Oh yeah. Good point.
Oh, still not
Let's
good.
re-roll that.
How come my turn
Noah.
order? How come it didn't show up on my turn order?
Just select your guy. Yeah, I made that mistake too.
Well, I got another roll.
And
Really
reroll
better?
initiative.
Okay, I got 11.
And the ranged guy has the worst initiative roll.
That's not bad. I mean, that's not like a bad thing. It's just who goes first.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, there's a chance that our enemies may have a higher initiative, so it's like I'd love to be like right off the bat, but
Oh, settle down here with your friends might have, or your enemies might have a worse initiative. I haven't even rolled their initiative yet. I
Ooh,
wonder if you can pre-roll initiative.
my name on the turn order.
Yeah, if anybody wants to subscribe to our Patreon so that I can get
professional, the
a
pro version of this.
second screen.
You need a second screen?
Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff on here, man.
I'm literally like, I, I've got 3 monitors that
I've
I'm
got 3
running, and I
monitors
could be
too.
on one right now.
I've got 3 monitors. One's for the stream though.
I've got
Alrighty.
a 4th monitor over here with a PS4 just doing nothing, and a whole other computer on this side.
Sounds like you need to sell a kidney, Kyle.
Why is Joran on here?
Followed us.
Why is
Joran followed you.
Jordan's a backstabber?
His pride wasn't hurt enough.
Joran followed you all the way here. Okay,
He's-
I'm gonna
he's actually
delete him
part of
off
the-
of.
Part of the encampment.
Oh, I'll be totally honest. I thought that was the monk we were looking for.
Okay, no, the monk you're looking for is.
Not here.
I have that. I have that.
Leoson.
Leosin, yes. Yes. Alrighty. So, our sexy kobold is up first. Hi, Abby.
Hi, Abby.
Hi, Abby.
Oh, while Connor's talking to Abby, I lean over to Varence and I ask Varence, which of the, if he was able to perceive which of the enemies around the fire looks the strongest. Do we have any insight there as to which one looks like it has the highest hit points possibly?
Go
Yes,
ahead and
do
roll
I
an
have
insight
that?
check.
Me?
Either of you or both of you.
Let's go.
Yeah, so the kobold right here.
Not till 11:30.
What?
Hi.
Not till 11.
Why not?
Are-
Camera's right there.
Are you sad? Abby?
Tuesday we're up too late.
Oh,
Anyway,
sorry, Abby.
Pass this out.
Yeah, okay, so Akalon, as you look, like the kobold right here, like
Mhm.
you don't know what it is, but like he's kind of ripped, you know?
Okay.
So if the kobold that Ty disguised himself as is like a sexy like woman kobold, this guy might be like a halfling bard who's disguised himself as like a sexy man kobold because like he's got a six pack. You can definitely like see some peck definition. Uh yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
Go ahead and roll a constitution saving throw. So that you don't get caught up questioning your sexuality after looking at that kobold.
Naturally. I'm very much confused.
Yeah. You're gonna have to spend some time in therapy with this one. And that's okay, you know? Therapy is a good place to explore it, and it's good that you're going. Alrighty. Sexy Kobold Connor, you're up first.
Second.
I don't see Oh, wait, no. Wait, is Connor up first or is the kobold up first?
Ty Greenleaf, the sexy kobold, is up first.
Oh,
Second, guys.
In the turn order, it looks like it's just one of the red kobolds.
yeah. In the turn order, it looks like it's the kobold first.
Yeah.
What?
Ty's avatar is still just him dancing. He
Yeah.
is in fourth.
So there's the cobalt north of the fire, and then it's Noah,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's our buddy, and then it's me. Right, Kyle?
Oh, okay. I have you at the top of the initiative order there as well, which very well could have been from your tap off. I will get
Wait.
you removed.
Is our other buddy still supposed to be on there?
No, I took him off.
Oh. I still
And he
see
really
his...
wasn't. What do you see?
Well, I still see his picture on there, and he's in the turn order, isn't he?
This
Where?
guy.
I thought that was the... Wait, can I click? The guy by the lizard. Is that not... Or is that an enemy?
Oh, yeah, that's an enemy. He's a guard.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Alrighty. So, Buff Sexy Kobold is up first. His first action is going to be to run up to the bank here. Not going to step in the water. And he is gonna. He's gonna shout across and go, "Hey! Hey! Hey, what are you guys doing here?" But he very obviously is on edge.
The one who ran. The buff one?
Yeah.
I shout back and I go, "We're lost travelers looking for a warm fire."
Go ahead and roll deception for me.
He sees my arrow. We're lost travelers.
Yeah,
Guys,
you definitely have an arrow knocked.
Can I assist him and do a little like sexy cobalt like, yeah, big boy. We're
First of all,
lost."
never say that again. If you want to role play
I'm-
that, let's go for it. But
I go,
Oh.
hey, big boy.
you're gonna have to buy me another bottle of wine first.
We're lost. Can you help us find our way.
I will let you roll performance instead of deception.
You're gonna let me performance?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're the one calling him big boy.
Oh, lucky.
Luck.
18.
It's a very luckily unlucky day for the halflings.
They're
So,
coming in.
so if you've lost your way, why does he have an arrow on his bow? Why is he pointing it at my friends?
He's
Is he
just
the
trying.
traveling act?
Oh, can I? He's. I think he just sees a bug, a very big bug.
Go
Actually,
ahead and roll
he
performance.
is the Cupid, and you see we have a lovely. It's mating season, and so
Yeah.
Cupid has come with his
Dude.
bow.
He's my Cupid. He's trying. Do you want him to? Do you want me to? Do you want to fall in love with me?
You have to be shot with the arrow first. It's the only tradition, remember?
Wait, so if he shoots me with my arrow, then you and I will be in love?
Yeah, we'll be an extra big love.
Remember, love hurts.
You said it was kobold mating season. Is that true?
Yeah, and I'm definitely ready for some little kobolds to run around.
I shoot my son a dirty glance.
Usually when it's kobold mating season, I'm running around with a giant just kobold erection for about 2 months until mating season is over. And he looks down at the loincloth around his neck. Or around his waist. And goes, I don't have an erection right now.
I look at him
It's
and I
okay.
go,
1 in every 5.
May I press invitation to go and do some magical sexy time? Loretta knows a thing or two about magic sexy time. Actually, I could use Mage Hand to give him a little.
So we've got options here.
I look at the kobold and I go, well, do you want to start it earlier this year?
Do you want to prestidigitation a kobold erection?
I will Mage Hand and help out. It creates a spectral floating hand, appears the point which you are within range. And lasts until you dismiss it in an action. The hand vanishes, yada yada. You can use your action to control the hand. You can use the hand to manipulate an object. Open a locked door or unlocked door or container, or retrieve an item from an open container, or pour the contents of a vial.
Okay, so are
I
you,
think you want to retrieve the item from an open container.
That's what I'm thinking.
or are you going
2 items?
to manipulate an object?
2 items? I make 2
2
mage
items?
hands.
Are you going to manipulate an object?
Darn tootin'. So I'm going to cast the spell. Unfortunately, this spell is it takes verbal and somatic components. So I do have to say some magic words and do some magical actions. So I don't know if they'll take kindly to that, but if the spell goes off, he'll go off too.
Go ahead and roll sleight of hand.
Whatever it takes to put my son through college. To get him his STD.
She's a very dedicated mother.
Is this the first time, Loretta, that you've done something like this?
Oh no!
Apparently it is.
Oh no!
I read it in Cosmopolitan one time.
Wait, can you reroll ones and twos or just
No,
ones?
just one.
Just ones.
That's even worse.
So Loretta,
I gave a
you
little too bit of a hard tug. Just
you take a brief moment and you mumble some magic words, and then you spin around in a circle 3 times and tap your heels. And the kobold, who is becoming very suspicious, starts to feel some happy feelings in his loins, and it's very happy for a couple of moments until there's a pinch. Now, one thing you might not know about kobold anatomy is that
Are you gonna
they
give us a-
actually,
Okay.
yeah, is that they, like they have extra skin on their bodies. Now, like this is kind of a buff one, so like he has a lot of muscle to fill it. But as they change through seasons, like their body composition kind of changes as well. And so, because it's nice outside right now, he has a lot of extra flabby skin. And the mage hand wasn't quite able to um, feel that. And so it just caught a little bit of extra skin on one of its pumps and pulled it. And you hear a giant yop.
Purple nurple that.
Yep. Very much not good. Up after that is Varence.
Now here's a question. I do have a spell called Command. And I can, within 60 feet, make a one-word command to a creature, and they will do it on their next turn, as long as they make a wisdom or they fail. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command. Yeah, so they fail, they may follow the command. Now, because I'm a level 2, I can have it work on 2 creatures.
So
Correct.
you're level 2, but do you have a level 2 spell slot?
I have 2 spells, yes.
Yeah, but it says
But do you have a
spell
level
slots.
2 spell slot? So like the hierarchy of spells is like a cantrip is considered like a level 0.
Oh,
And
I
then
see,
you
I
have
see,
level
okay.
1 spells and level 2 spells. Yep, all the way up to level 9 spells, which as a paladin, I think the highest you go is like 6 or 7.
Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. So either way, okay, so I can affect one person, basically.
Yep.
Okay. 60 feet. So all these guys are within range that I can see them. Okay, I would like to cast it on this guy here. Use one of my spell slots. And my
he's going
word,
to make
my word
a-
is sleep. Sleep. So it can't hurt them. Otherwise they can't do it. And they can't that's about it. They have to be able to understand the language. And I'm assuming he's speaking to us in common. But I also speak Draconic, so I don't know if he's speaking in that. But either way.
Okay, this guy falls asleep. He rolled a 10 on his save. So I'm going to give him a ninja face to say that he is asleep.
Okay.
Alrighty. Up after that is the guard, who's going to go, "Hey, you were doing funny business under that guy's pants." And he's going to hop up on top of his giant lizard. And that is his turn. And after that is Mwahaha! Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Is this guy, and he's gonna sling-a-ling at Akalan. So he's going to roll his slingy boy. Akalan does a 20 hit.
Yes, a 20 does hit.
Nice. Because he just hit you for 20. No, he just hit you for 5, is actually what happened.
Oh, okay. I was like, he hit me for 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he hit you for 5 damage. He was my sneaky boy.
Justin, do you have a visitor?
Yeah. My sister-in-law just popped down for a second.
Hi, sister-in-law. Hey, Connor.
Yeah. Am I up?
Have we made it as streamers? Did we just get a spammer on our comments?
We did.
Nice.
Banned
Does that mean we've made it?
We have made it.
Nice.
Is it my turn or what?
Yeah, it is your turn.
So, okay. So this guy is asleep.
Yep.
Can I move like sexily walk forward? Like all hips shaking and everything.
Yeah, I'm going to say that that's going to make it difficult terrain, though, so you can only move half speed.
And I can walk 35.
So you can move about 17. I'll give you 20.
20. I'm gonna walk right here. I'm gonna sexily walk forward and sit up shop here and be like, oops, I dropped something, and I bend down, like away from them, not like looking at them, but like looking away from them, and I bend down.
Hey, go ahead and roll performance.
$13.
You're so close, Connor.
Damn it.
Just so close. Like, you're not saying the wrong things. You're not doing the wrong things, but like there's just something about you that just can't quite meet like that next like sexy level, you know? Yeah, like you're the type of girl kobold that these other guy kobolds would definitely like booty call or like, you know, like 12:30 on a Wednesday night at like the local, you know, pub. Like, well, I guess she's the only girl kobold in here, so I guess I'll shoot my shot type thing. But like, she's not prime time like Friday night, by any means. So, as you do this, there's just something
She's
about it
like-
that's like,
She's like a California 5 or California 3, but like a Midwest 7.
First of all, that's offensive. Second, as you do this, all the guys recognize that you're trying to be sexy, and all the guys are like, definitely like, well, I mean, I probably wouldn't say no, but none of the guys are like, yeah.
But it wouldn't
You know?
say yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All the guys are like, I don't know, sure, is like their type of thing. Do you want to do anything else on your turn, or was that it?
Trying to think here. They can all see me.
Yeah.
So I am going to. I'm just gonna stand at preparedness, just like be prepared for an attack. But as I'm like secretively like beneath my well, I'm not wearing any clothing, so I can't really
Mhm.
hide anything.
Nope. But really, with a hot kobold bod like that, why would you want to hide anything? You
yeah,
know?
I'll just stand there. I'll just stand there like bent over. Be like, ooh.
All right. Up next is your mother, Loretta.
Loretta's very pissed that these kobolds won't give her son the light of day. It very upsets her. So she is going to say, my son is better than any of the skinks that you guys want to date or go with. You can't even get with him. And I'm going to go fire off magic missile.
Well,
By the way, I called them a skink. Skinks are reptiles with tiny little arms.
Mhm.
I'll send a picture of one in the chat.
I love how that's why Loretta's upset.
There we go. All right. That is a skink. Look on the Discord chat.
Oh, that's cute.
Basically a combo of a lizard and a snake.
Do you want to drop magic missile in the chat one more time?
Yes, sir. Let's see. Magic missile.
Thank you.
Oops. It's just going to have me roll it. So I'll drop it also. Let's see what it does. This thing? Yes. There we go.
Yep,
Okay, so,
right there. And who are you aiming it at?
all right. So I am aiming
For
it
all the
at
chatters.
this one. And then just the guy. So one on the kobold, two on this gentleman.
For all those in the chat, that's what
Alrighty, go ahead and roll your.
Damage.
Yep, so roll 1d4 plus 1 and then 2d4 plus 2.
There's the first. 3, and it already adds it to it. So that's 3 for the kobold. And then for the guy on top of there, it's going to be. Oh, he did do it twice? No. Okay, so. Wow, that's very consistent. 6. 6 on the guy. It was not Loretta's best work. She was just too mad.
Apparently.
Absolutely livid.
Alrighty. So after that, you send off your magic missiles because these young man kobolds are not interested in your disguised halfling son.
as it's sexy.
And yeah, you magic missile them. Alrighty, up after that is Akalan.
Can I use a bonus action before my main action?
Yes.
I would like to use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark
Nice.
on the sneaky boy up on top of the hill. Sorry, I had to click it. I accidentally did that. To hit the sneaky boy up top. So he is now
Yeah.
Got the hunter's mark, and then I will go ahead and shoot my bow at him. And if I hit, I get an extra d6 of damage. 1d6. of damage.
Nice.
Does a 9 hit?
No, unfortunately. But you rolled really good damage on it. You should be proud of yourself. Up after that is the lizard boy with the guard riding him. So the lizard boy is going to run up and he's going to attack the paladin from right here with the guard on his back. And he's going to go, roar, I'm a giant lizard, roar, and he's going to bite.
Trogdor?
Does an 8 hit?
It does not.
How very sad. Okay. And then after that, it's going to be this guy who's going to run up and he is going to. Here's how I'm actually going to run this. He's going to do a Arcana check to try to wake up the his boy there. So he's going to roll.
Not, I don't know if he's actually asleep yet.
This is just one turn, isn't it?
Well, it's on his turn. So because his turn was right before mine, and then I went. Let's see.
Yeah, you're right.
The target must succeed in wisdom saving throw. Follow the command on its next turn. So when he goes again, then he'll fall asleep. But right now he's awake. But
Okay.
He still can't do anything because he doesn't have any actions.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So this guy's gonna run forward, and he's going to walk up and spend his whole turn just trying to talk sweet things and be like, "Hey, like it's either you or the old lady, and you're my species. So what's up? How you doing? You come around here often? Did it
It's
hurt?
not my turn. I can't do anything.
And he just keeps on going until it is this boy's turn again. And he looks around and then just falls asleep. Up after that is the paladin.
Okay, I'm going to move. Let's see. I think I have enough. I have enough. I don't. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, I'm gonna move up to the sleeping guy and finish the job. And I'm going to.
You're going to take an attack of opportunity from the lizard
Yeah.
for running by him.
What do you mean? Oh,
You can't just
Yeah.
run by guys.
Yeah. So you're going to run by, and then the lizard is going to reach out and try to bite you as you run
Yeah.
by. Does a 10 hit?
Does not.
You hear the giant lizard go, "Fuck." As you run by.
Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to attack with my two-handed longsword. Wait, do I have advantage because he's asleep?
Yes.
Okay, let me
Would you have advantage, or would it just automatically hit?
No, you
No,
have
no.
advantage.
Yeah. You can still miss. You can still miss with someone who's asleep. Surprisingly.
Yeah, trust Connor on that one.
Okay. Any good
Yep,
news?
18 definitely hits. Actually, so does 13. Alrighty, you kill this boy.
Run past the giant lizard, and I dive, roll through his snapping jaws, jump on my feet running, get to the sleeping lizard, stop, say a prayer for his soul, and I stab him through the ground.
Through the ground?
Through the ground.
To the
Into the ground.
Okay.
Up next is the guard, who's going to dismount and walk up to Loretta and say, "Your friend just killed my friend. his name was Alan, and he was a nice boy. And he is going to swing at her with his spear. Does a 22 hit? Loretta? I'm guessing a 22 hits, and you take 3 damage.
You're muted.
Still muted, Joe.
Loretta's a wonderful woman. Don't hurt her.
Well, you just took 3 damage, so deal with it. Up after that is our kobold up here on the hill, who just saw this this paladin, who is supposed to be a shining beacon of righteousness, just completely gut his friend, who just laid down to take a nap after getting a magical handy, and so he's going to run his sling and aim it at the paladin. Does a 9 hit?
Does not.
Nice. He's
An
still thinking
attempted
about
magical
what
handy.
on earth prevented him from getting a magical handy. Ty, you're up.
So I look over at this kobold standing next to me, flirting with me, and I go, "Yeah, you see that guy over there? He's got a big sword. Do you have anything big for me?"
Yeah, baby. And he starts to lift up his loincloth.
And I instantly drop kick him in the nuts.
Roll the attack with advantage, please.
You got him with his pants down, quite literally, or up.
His loincloth up. Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Is it 10 hit?
Unfortunately, no.
No! I rolled 2 2s. How does that happen?
Yeah, it's a tough day. Let's see what Mama has to say about that. Loretta?
Or you're not going to describe how I missed drop kicking this guy in the nuts who's like grinding up on me?
Do you want me to?
Not really.
Okay.
Thought you would.
All right.
I mean,
Loretta,
I'll text it to you later.
Okay, sounds good.
Loretta's going to do all of her damage, or magic missile. All 3 bolts are going towards that one lizard guy who's took a swing at me and did 3 damage. Loretta doesn't like that. So let's see. I'll be 3d4 plus 3. So that's 10 damage.
Yeah, kill him.
Zip zap. It's pretty boring. It's just all 3 of them right to the face, and they all look like let's see. The last one looked like an iron. This one's gonna look like bottles of hairspray.
Nice. Akalan.
Since my hunter's mark is still cast on the guy up on the hill, I'm going to go ahead and take another shot at him with my longbow.
Nice.
Does a 15 hit?
That does. Go ahead and roll your extra d6.
So 10 damage to him.
Absolutely. Kill this man. Bang.
He was, his mouth was open trying to figure out why he didn't get a magical handy, and the arrow just finds its way clean straight through and drops him.
Classic.
And then I'd
Okay.
like to use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on the giant lizard.
Nice. Yep. So you're not casting it again. You transfer it over.
Yeah,
'cause
sorry,
the
transferring it.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that you weren't counting down spell slots on it. Yeah, because it's the same spell. You just use your bonus action to transfer over. Okay. So the lizard now is Hunter's marked. I'm gonna give him that icon. Alrighty, so the lizard just saw his friend go down, and he's gonna run up and say, "Hey, lady, you can't do that," and he's gonna try to take a bite out of you.
Fucking lizard.
Does an 11 hit?
No.
No.
Well, Loretta, he tried his hardest. Alrighty, up after that is this kobold, who one more time is gonna be like, "Listen, if you're not gonna come with me nice, then you're gonna come with me dead." And he's going to stab at you with his dagger. He's very aggressive. This is sexual assault, and it is not good. That is an 11. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Nice.
No.
That's because no matter what they think they might gain, people who pull this type of crap in the real world never win.
Never bueno.
Up after that is a dead kobold. Up after that is Varence.
I'll move up to the last guy and attack with my longsword again.
Two-handed or one-handed?
Two-handed.
Oh, that's just the way that sexy kobold woman likes it.
I go, "Oh, baby. Really hit him hard."
Noah's still innocent, so anything we can do to make him feel uncomfortable is a real winner. Alrighty, a 7 does not hit, unfortunately. It's okay, Varence. We've all been there. 40% of men struggle. That's another dead dude. We'll get him out of order. Up after that is another dead dude. We'll get him out of order. And Ty, you're up next.
So as I attempted to drop kick this guy in the nuts, I miss and fall to the ground.
Yeah.
Luckily, I as I'm laying on the ground, I pull into my magical breast pocket and pull out a hand crossbow and like just quick turn around and go boo and shoot it at him.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it.
Oh,
While
shoot.
still laying on the ground. You're gonna need to toggle advantage off for me.
Nice.
Nice.
Do better, more damage.
Kill this man.
So
Thanks.
as I lying, I'm on the ground. This giant, or not giant, semi mediocre sized cobalt, looking at eyeing me, my dragonness and my chesticles. I shoot a crossbow straight through his skin sack thing that's hanging down, and impale his innards as it kind of hits him right in the bulge and just kind of goes up into his intestines and he falls over dead.
That's a horrifying way to die.
Hey, do what you gotta do.
Loretta, you're up next. Hopefully you don't do what your son has to do.
Loretta's also going to fight dirty. Where do you think he
It
was
was
Nice.
the
from?
easiest shot, Dungeon Daddy. It was like right there.
Loretta's gonna drop any pretense and just straight swing at the lizard's balls.
I don't know why it won't let me send this to the chat. It's an item. Oh well. So Loretta created some
You guys seeing
blinding
this?
powder. So here's this. I'm gonna go and
What are you
slap
doing?
blinding powder in the
Neville?
thing's eyes. Oh, hi, Neville.
What are you doing? You can't be up here. What are you doing, Neville?
The cat.
Yeah, no, you can't be up here. Okay, yeah, I get it. You're trying to be like nosy. Ah, you're biting me. Ah.
And that's why I don't have a cat.
Huh?
Okay.
I would.
So a dex saving throw
Yes.
coming from our giant lizard, which you can probably assume is a very dexterous creature.
Yes.
A 7 does not pass. So it is blinded.
All right. As Loretta like takes some of this pocket sand out of her thing, she says, "Pocket sand!" Throws it right in his eyes.
I
What's his name from
Oh, God, who is that? from
Dale?
King of
Is
the
it
Hill?
Dale?
Pakistan.
alrighty. Up after that is Akalan.
I'm going to move over to the blinded lizard.
Yeah, you are.
and go ahead and swing my short sword.
Yeah, you're gonna swing that at advantage because this lizard is very much blind and cannot see you.
Awesome.
In fact, the lizard can't really see anything. He was often teased for it as he was a small little tadpole.
Does a 19 hit the very blinded lizard?
The
Like Dale-
19 surprisingly does hit the very blind lizard.
Dale Gribble? Is that what you're trying to
Excellent.
be?
Yep.
And-
Um,
Does 9 damage kill the very blind lizard?
no, the lizard is still very blind, but not very dead.
I would like to use my bonus action and swing my other hand
Bonus actions are just so freaking cool. Go
and
for
use my 2-weapon fighting and swing my. Oh, there you went. So I don't know if I set it up right.
it. Okay, so
Oh, it rolled advantage on that. Oh, did I roll it twice accidentally? Yeah, I accidentally rolled it twice. I said it.
Okay, yeah, so we're gonna go off the first one, although I mean it doesn't really matter because 18 also really hits. Alrighty, so
Yeah.
you hit this guy. And go ahead and kill this giant lizard.
I go ahead and take a stab at it, and I stab it in the neck, but it doesn't actually kill it. But it's just so fraught trying to claw its eyes out that it actually does the job for me, and physically impales itself in the eye with its claw, trying to get to my sword, and it actually kills itself.
One way to go, man.
Oh my goodness.
Rip lizard.
So after that, we have a bunch of dead bodies lying on the ground, a campfire that's still going, and this mysterious chest that's still lying there, as you realize that all of your foes have been vanquished in the heat of battle and the heat of Loretta's mage hand.
I was gonna say I want
Uh,
to double check that fire to see if there's any cooking food. I actually got some extra spices.
I would
Go
like to
ahead
check if there is
and-
any junk in that trunk.
Ooh.
Go ahead and roll a perception check,
We're going.
Akalan.
Copy.
So as you're walking over towards the camp, you give Kobold Ty a good up and down, and you recognize that there is definitely junk in that trunk.
Not the trunk I was
do a
talking
little,
about.
I do a little bend and snap, a little twerky action. Be like,
Yeah,
"Is
yeah,
this what you
Ty-
want, big boy?"
Yeah, no, I was talking about the,
Kobold Girl Ty has definitely got junk in her trunk.
Drunk in the trunk.
Yes. Which I don't know.
I
He had a
very
really rough
sheepishly-
childhood, so maybe he has gotten drunk in a trunk. I don't know. I'm not here to judge.
I very sheepishly look at Ty, unsure of how to explain to him that I was talking about the chest by the fire.
Nope, it's too late for that now.
I give a little wink.
All right. Varence, what are you perceiving?
What am I perceiving?
Yeah.
You ran it for receiving perception check.
Oh no, I just wanted to.
Everybody else was rolling perception checks.
Yeah.
Oh. What can I do a little bend and snap action, and then I loot the body of the guy who I shot through the nuts.
Alrighty. You, from looting his body, you get a leather skin edition of Kobolds Illustrated, along with 2 silver pieces and a rusty dagger. Also, a pouch of really nice rocks.
Ooh.
Take that as you will. Are you going to take it all, or some of it, or?
I'm gonna take the bag of rusty rock or the dusty rock bag of rocks.
Yeah, they're nice rocks. You're
Leaving
gonna
the
leave the
silver?
money?
I'm gonna leave the dagger. Yeah.
Are you gonna leave the money?
No, I'm taking the money too.
Okay. Are you taking the magazine?
I'm gonna pass on the magazine.
Okay, that's
As-
up to you.
As
All right.
as a non-actual cobalt, I don't want to be caught with this with my mom.
Akalan, who is still very confused, does slip over and grab the Cobalt Illustrated and slides it in his bag.
Perfect. Perfect. Make sure to add that to your inventory. You
Oh,
never
it's
know
going
when it's
under-
gonna.
It's treasured. It's
Leather-bound
going under
edition.
treasure.
Leather-bound edition.
Kobolds Illustrated.
Cobalt Illustrated.
Oh man. Alrighty. What else? Oh, Loretta, to answer your question about the fire. With a 10, you find salt and pepper and a little bit of garlic powder. As best you can tell, these are very, very white kobolds. On the canister of black pepper, you see there's a little note. Do you read Draconic?
I do not.
Okay, does anybody read Draconic?
I do.
Varence does? Okay. Varence, do you want to take a shot at it?
Do.
Okay. Give me 1 second here.
If you're proficient in a language, does it allow you to speak it and read it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just okay, perfect.
Okay, that is the message on
The black one.
on the side of the pepper canister. Okay. Well, what else are we doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and I think we should take a look at that chest and see what's inside of it.
Okay, you're just gonna go for it?
I look at him and go, "Hold on there, big boy. Maybe we should check for traps first."
I would agree. I think checking for traps is
'Cause
an
I
excellent
might be
idea.
a trap, if for that matter.
Akalon, go ahead and roll a. Let's do a insight check. Kobold Tie is definitely a thirst trap.
Now that I know that, I know not to fall for it.
Yeah, probably smart. Okay, what else are we doing? You've discussed possibly checking the chest for traps.
Yeah, I don't know about anybody else in the group. I definitely think we should go check out the campsite, check out that chest.
Yeah, I think checking out the chest is a good idea.
I'm gonna check the chest for traps.
Okay, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Eighteen.
An 18. You don't see any traps.
I open the chest.
It doesn't open.
I take my dagger and shove it in the lock as hard as I can.
Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check with disadvantage.
That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Ignore that.
Well, you're lucky, anyways.
That kind of covers disadvantage, though. And you still rolled a. Okay, this thing pops open. Alrighty. Inside the chest, you guys find 35 gold pieces, a ruby worth 55 gold pieces, and you also find a cup that has a very interesting seal on it.
Like kind of seal.
No, like family crest type seal.
Can I take a look at the seal and try to figure out what the seal means?
Yes. Go ahead and roll a history check.
Nope, sorry, ignore that. Ah. 7.
You know you've seen the seal before.
Is it SEAL Team 6?
Have you seen them before?
I think so.
Oh, pupper.
I left.
Hi, puppy.
I left.
Left.
So I take the gem.
You take the gem.
I take the gem.
Okay.
And then I divvy out the gold between everybody.
Everybody or the rest of us?
Everybody. So everyone gets a fourth.
Hold on. You got a gem, and we're splitting the gold 4 ways?
Yeah. It's fair. You didn't open
Well,
the chest. You didn't open the chest.
Yeah, but I feel like you got a lot of good out of that tie. I think we need to
I can't
share
use
that gold a
any-
little better.
I can guarantee you we're not gonna be able to sell that gold or that gem for that amount of money.
Yeah, but even at
Well,
A quarter of
35
that.
divided by 4 is 8. 4 divided by 3 is 11. So 11 to 55 is still a pretty big discrepancy.
Like 8 3/4 if you divide it by 4.
Well, okay.
So it's closer to 9 than it is to.
8 3/4.
Yeah, this is the map talking out of your pack.
Are you the map?
Actually,
Mapicus. It's an abacus.
I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map.
Yeah.
To make the math easier, I think everybody should get 10 gold and Ty gets 5 gold since he also got the gem.
Sure.
I divvy out the gold evenly between everybody.
Loretta would like to prestidigitation the gem, so it's a little bit slipperier than usual. So I have a hard time holding on to it. It's very comical.
I look at it, I go, Mom, quit playing with my gem.
I would never. It's just it's a slippery gem. Got to watch out for those.
You cannot press the digitation to make it
put it-
slippery.
I put the gem in the bag of rocks. So,
Okay, so the gem is in the rocks.
yep.
Ty, as a sexy kobold, hands out 8.75 gold pieces to each of his party members and keeps 8.75 pieces for himself.
Here's your cut, big boy. As I hand it to him.
Alrighty. Akalon, go ahead and roll a survival check. $16, pretty good. As you look around, you recognize this is not the Raiders camp that you saw on the map. And this is not at all what, in your professional experience of spending time in the wild and seeing camps, this is not what a military camp would look like.
Definitely convey that to everybody that, I think we've got an outpost or some kind of a scouting party, something that is definitely not the main group. But given that it took us pretty much all day to travel here, I think we may be able to I think maybe we can swipe their camp and set up our own camp here.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Loretta immediately starts cooking.
And that, my friends, is where we end our session.
Indeed.
With bacon on the grill. And just to let everybody know, Ty is still a sexy kobold.
Yeah,
Will
my
be for the
bad.
rest of the game.
Will be for the rest of the day.
It's only
I think
for an
it
hour.
lasts.
It's only for an
Oh,
hour.
it's for 1 hour?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
got like maybe half hour left.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds about right.
So, question, when we come back, are we going to say that it's like morning after a rest since we're camping here?
Well, it depends. Do you guys want to spend this time taking a long rest?
I mean, given the timeline when we left and we estimated it would get us here at like nightfall, sunset, I think it would make sense to camp here
It's
for
like
the night.
4. It's like 4 o'clock. You still got some day left, but at the same time, it's like, it's that whole like, do we really roll the dice and keep going, or do we just set up camp now? Like, we're already stopped.
We already have a fire going.
A thought. Can I cook the lizard monster?
I already closed out of roll 20, but I'm going to need.
I mean, my vote would be to camp here. I don't know about anybody else.
And there's
my
fresh
vote's to
meat.
camp too.
Camping's fun.
Okay.
Fresh meat's back on the menu, boys.
I'm going to need a nature check followed by followed by a dexterity check. Okay, so nature followed by sleight of hand is what I'm going to need. The nature
Anybody in
to
particular?
know, yes, from whoever's going to be butchering the giant lizard in an
Oh,
Here,
attempt
Mom.
to
the
cook it.
program.
Let me help you, Mom.
All right, you can roll one of those 2 checks with advantage because Ty is going to help you. Sexy kobold Ty is going to help you.
Oh, Loretta, you're such a good cook.
That's still your mom, Ty. You're just disguised. You're not a different person.
I'm just saying that's how she talks, okay? That's how sexy Cobalt talks.
It's
That was just a statement of fact.
disguise.
Just a statement of fact, okay?
What happened?
Oh, Noah dropped off.
Got it.
There he is.
And he's back.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, what's going on?
And we're back.
What's going on here?
What I miss?
We're waiting for Loretta to roll a nature check followed by a sleight of hand check. Nature to figure out how well she knows how to cut up the lizard, and then a sleight of hand check to determine how well she actually does within
Cooking lizard.
cutting up the lizard. And then after that, we'll probably need a what skill would cooking fall under?
Oh, I already have a cooking set, so you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. So knowledge, nature. Knowledge. Oh, nature. Just called nature on here. Got
Yep.
it.
You do pretty good. Like you get a couple of
She
really
knows her
good cuts of
lizards.
meat out of there. Yeah, you definitely know how to cut this thing open, and you crush it. You would make any lizard-eating man happy. Like
then
if
you said
lizards were
survival?
beef. Yeah, so sleight of hand.
Okay.
And you don't do that bad of a job in cutting it up either. Like I was gonna say, 5 and below was going to be like absolutely horrible, where you're like, I made steaks, but like you cut it out of the brisket of the lizard, which is like the toughest area.
Straight up.
Is
hamburger.
what I was gonna say for like under a 5, yeah. And then 5 to 10 was gonna be like, it's edible, but it's not good. And then like yeah, 14 does a pretty good job. Like that's super solid, not pro level, but like nobody's complaining after a long day. And another 14 with cook's utensils. You made a very, very nice dinner out of this lizard.
As we're all settling in for the night after a good meal, Loretta is also going to crochet. Yeah.
What are you crocheting?
Quick blanket.
A bralette for my son who's questioning his sexual identity.
And then, as everyone is lying down to take a nice rest, I do a song of rest and put on my tap shoes as my sexy a cobalt and do a little relaxation for everyone. And everyone gets an extra D6 worth of hit points as they're lulled to my tap dancing. Sexy dance.
The other
tap
thing that's
dancing.
happening right now is that as he's dancing, he starts to his disguise wears off. And so he's dancing like a sexy kobold. And then after a while you look up and you just see like a 16-year-old halfling boy.
20-year-old.
You see a 20-year-old halfling boy who very much could pass as a 16-year-old halfling boy. Who you very much know lives with his mom dancing in front of you.
What are
And with the sweet sounds of tappity tappity tap, you all drift into a marvelous long rest.
with a long rest? Just as a noob here, what does that do for HP gain or
You're back to
recovery?
100%.
Okay, I thought
100%,
so.
and you get all your spells back.
And you get all your spells back.
Fantastic.
Yeah. It's a good day. It's a good day for long rest.
Are we done?
Yes. Now I am going to go take a long rest.
I'm gonna end the stream. Bye, stream.
Bye,
Everyone wave
stream.
Bye.
Bye, stream.
Everyone wave bye.
Follow us on Patreon. That is www.patreon.com
No, we want
slash
them
the
to
boys.
subscribe. We want to subscribe.
Hit
Oh,
that
yeah.
subscribe button, ring
Like-
that bell, hit the like button.
Yeah.
Hit the
Oh,
like
no,
Smash
button
the
bell.
subscribe button.
You
so
don't
you can
hit
get
the like button.
all of our
you
new streams.
smash it.
You smash the subscribe button so you
Hit
can
that-
get all of our updates into your email inbox. No
And-
excuses, no forgetting.
And you can follow, so anytime we go live, you'll find out.
Yeah. Follow us on social media. I am at KD